How we doing, YouTube? Today I'm just going to show you how to seat a bullet. We're doing a 6.5 Grendel today. We are going to do everything here. All I have done is tumble the case. So we're going to do start to finish. We're going to have to prep the case, set up the die, fill it with powder, and get it going. So I'm using IMR 4895, 17 grains of powder. And the tip that I'm using is a Hornady ELD match tip. And that's a pretty stable round. That's why I like it. So let's get you in here. There we go. Alrighty. Sorry, I don't have anybody else working the camera, so I'm on my own here. Alright. So first thing we want to do is we want to clean out that primer pocket, clean out the inside of it. So if you notice the brass is nice and clean on the outside. I use walnut shells for my media, and I don't do any ultrasonic cleaning. You notice how I cheat there? I've got a screw sticking out. All I gotta do is just stick it on there, run it across the pocket, nice and clean. Alright, and then for our inside, the RCBS, they give you this brush. I just haven't went out and bought a prep center yet. To be honest, I'm getting started reloading. I haven't been doing it too long. I'm just getting into it for long range shooting. Alright, so I have CCI small rifle primers. If you see there, I'm going to take care of my rock chucker, and I'm going to set it right in there. Lift it up, set my bullet in there, make sure it's set all the way, and just bring it down nice and firm. That's it. Now we have our prime 6.5 Grendel shell, nice and clean inside and out. Now we need to measure it. So overall specifications should be 1.151. Excuse me, I'm sorry, 1.520 for the overall case length. So we are 1.15. So we are 1.515. So we are good. All right. So I've got my primer. In this case, make it easy for us, I've got my powder already weighed. We're going to go ahead, deburr this, make this nice and smooth. You want the bullet to fly out nice and easy. You don't want anything holding it up. So I've got my 27 grains of powder already weighed out. That's going to go in the bullet. But before we do that, let's go ahead and set up our die. So I have a bullet from my last batch. I'm going to go ahead and check. Overall length maximum says Sammy Specs is 2.260. So let's see what I got here. 2.265, 2.260. All right, so that's actually a perfect bullet according to their specifications. Great. So we're going to go ahead and flip our primer out of the way. I've got my seating die here. We're going to screw that in, pull that up out of the way a little bit. All right. We want to bring our bullet all the way in. This is the good one. So we're going to go ahead and set that up, bring it all the way up to the top. And now I'm just going to screw lightly. And there we go. It's really 2-finger tight. And now I'll go ahead and tighten this one down. Just hand tight. This stuff's going to have to be adjusted. There we go. That feels good. We're going to go ahead and touch the bullet depth just until it touches. So remember I said this bullet was perfect by their specs. So I don't want to go any lower. I want to make sure that I didn't change anything here. Let's take this, zero it out. There we go. And let's put this on there. And we were looking for 2.260, and there we are, 2.260. All right. Now, for our new bullet, we're going to go ahead and seat this one. So this is the case that we put our primer in. I've got my 27 grains of powder here, the IMR 4895. Go ahead, pour that right in there. All right, so powder, shell, primer. There's my tip. I'm going to set this in here. And I just kind of like to guide it in. You don't have to, but I just kind of like to hang on to it for a second. Should go in nice and easy. Shouldn't have a whole lot of resistance. And there we have a complete bullet. Now we're going to take it out and do some measurements. Okay, once again, overall specs 2.260. See where we are for just setting it up. So we can back it off just a little bit. So if you see, I'm at 2.375, which is okay. That's not a big deal at all. I mean, that's tenths of an inch, not an inch, 1/1000th of an inch. So, but that's our completed bullet there, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll upload some better videos later. Hopefully this helped you out, just learning some basics